fucking crooked every goddamn time. Anyway, what's up, motherfuckers? Hey, so I got my hair cut. You can tell or no? Probably not because I have the hat on, but I got a nice little taper. Nothing major, but I wanted it cleaned up. I like the length on top because I'm getting older and I just don't want to shave my head. I'm fucking done with the high and tight. It's like I'm not 20 something anymore. Besides, I have this huge fucking forehead, and I need to kind of tailor my head to look like a fucking upper middle-aged man. And that's what I am. I'm an old man. So, growing a little bit of hair on top, and I just want it cleaned a little bit. So, anyway. So, if you watch this vlog regularly, you know that I like a good conversation. I talk a lot. And sometimes, the sound of my voice just turns people off. And because I talk a lot, they fall asleep, or they're like, wow, that's crazy. Wow. Anyway, I like running to people, and making a good conversation. I don't care if it's, a young girl I picked up at a college and I'm dropping her off in Kingsburg, or if it's an 80-year-old man. In this case, the lady who cut my hair, nice lady. She's my age, actually. She's 52 right now. I'll be 52 in November, but sweet thing. We had a nice conversation, a little bit of politics. We talked about local economy, how I want to move to Texas when I retire, and she put in her 2-week notice, and her fiance are moving to North Carolina. She was a teacher, and she didn't get her. She's from Fresno, but she moved to Phoenix for a little bit. She was a teacher, and she came back, and she doesn't have her credentials, but she got a job in North Carolina, and her fiance put a down payment for a house over there. They're moving over there full time. I thought that was fucking cool. I would love to move to the East Coast. North Carolina sounds really nice from what she was saying. But anyway, we had a really good conversation, and I told her that I was a writer. She said, I'm a writer too. She said, I'm a novelist. I'm working on some things. And I'm like, cool, I write screenplays. And she thought that was cool. So I gave her just basically my name. God, I fucking hate when people ride my ass. Like, dude, I drive down streets like this when I'm podcasting, whatever the fuck I'm doing. Because I like to drive, a certain mile per hour. I don't want to get home too quick and have to, stop talking. And then there's always that one asshole that thinks, I'm going to go down this road because there won't be anybody on it. And then you got me going 30, 35 miles an hour. But that's what the speed limit is. So being an Uber driver, I'm just used to following the speed limit now. Anyway, okay, I'm making a left. Watch this fucking cocksucker turn left. No, he's going. Anyway, so yeah, I had a nice conversation. I didn't get her name. But, I wish her luck. And I love talking to people like that, man. It's good for the soul to have a good conversation with somebody, and they just, like, even if they're not genuine and they seem genuine, she made my day just conversing with me, and yeah, she instigated a lot of the conversation. I had no fucking problem with it, because yeah, more people need to be like that. And she says, in Phoenix, there is a certain element of bad people, and it's usually ghetto people. They don't know any better. They don't learn how to be, proper, or have proper etiquette, or anything like that. But it doesn't cost to be kind and civil, civility. And she's like, I don't talk to everybody that comes in, and she kind of plays it by ear. And I go, I'm in the service industry right now. I'm doing Uber. And, I pretty much explained, like, there's nothing wrong with having a conversation. And, sometimes you're going to run into somebody that's you could tell her, they're on the opposite side of the political spectrum, or they believe a certain thing. You just, wow, that's crazy. Humor them a little bit. Like, I picked up this lady at the college yesterday at Fresno State. And I was like, this lady looks a little old to be going to college, but I thought maybe she was a teacher. But, totally unsolicited, she started blabbing away. I stayed interested. I thought it was, I like learning new things. But she's a volunteer for Fresno's chapter of Rainbow Pride, something like that. I'm like, okay, she's a lesbian? Fine, whatever. So I was like, oh, tell me about it. What are you guys doing? They're getting prepared. I guess in June they're going to have a parade they're going to have a parade at Tower District, which is, it's like a large homosexual population over there. They're pro-pride over there, which is fine. And then they're going to have some kind of festival that's going to be at City College. So she's telling me all this. And I'm like, that's cool that you're volunteering. And are you, what made you join that? Well, my son is gender fluid. Fuck. Anyway, gender fluid, whatever the fuck that means. I'm like, oh, okay, so what? He's gay or what's going on? I don't know. I didn't ask. I just let her tell me everything. So he went through some issues here and he wasn't feeling accepted. So he decided he wanted to move and not go to Fresno State, but to go to Cal Poly Humboldt. And I guess, I don't know, they're more welcoming to his whatever the fuck he is. And he decided to go there, and she's like, she takes care of her mom, and her son, kind of left her behind, but she sees him once in a while, but she's lonely. And so out of respect to him, she's volunteering at the college for these fruitcakes here in town. And I have no problem saying that, but she's donating her time and rubbing elbows with kids that are her kids' age. And that's sweet. What a sweet lady. You know what I mean? Shit, I was gonna go to the store and get some beer. I'm gonna go get some beer right now. Should I go Save Mart? Nah, I don't want to go there. Fuck that. I'm going to Smart and Final. Anyway, so that's what I'm talking about. I have nothing against homosexuality or the MICKEY pride groups. I'm just one of those that just don't force it down my throat. You know what I mean? Do whatever you want to do behind closed doors. I'm not big on that parade that's in excuse me, that parade that's in San Francisco. I remember going one time and these people were dressed in leather, fucking ass cheeks out, walking with their fucking dicks out, and you got little kids walking down the street. I had a problem with that. You're gonna be gay, fine. You wanna have sex with the same sex, and that's whatever makes you happy, But the overzealous drama behind promoting it is just, it's too fucking much, man. And so these pride groups or whatever, they have all the right in the world to have parades. Man, I don't know, I think it's this fucking air conditioner is drying my throat out. But yeah, man, have your parade, have your festival, wear whatever you want to, whatever, but don't be changing rules and shit just to make things easier for you, especially if it's interrupting other people's way of life. You know what I mean? I'm not joining some heterosexual group, and downplaying everybody else. I'm just saying, hey man, just do your thing and just calm the fuck down. But what this lady's doing is cool. I understand where she's coming from. She loves her kid. I think she feels kind of like her kid left her. She's probably having a little bit of empty nest, whatever. But I could tell like her political views and just her beliefs are different than mine. And I think her beliefs are overinflated because of her kid, right? Either way, it's her right to want to do and whatever makes her feel better. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, you're in the service industry, and you know sometimes you're gonna have a conversation with people that obviously don't agree with what you agree with. It's okay to keep your fucking mouth shut and you know, let them do their thing. It doesn't hurt to just be civil and listen and learn something, whether it's something you believe it or not. You know, you don't have to. Nobody's twisting your fucking arm. But just the same, there's nothing wrong with, you know, just having just a good conversation with somebody. And it's that kind of connection I enjoy, you know, that kind of, because it is a learning experience, you know, like everybody has a story. Everybody's been through different things, different traumas. They have different likes. I mean, I can go on and on, all the different people that I've had in this car, riding for Uber. And I've only had a problem with a couple. And mostly because they didn't say a goddamn thing. They had not even just any kind of courtesy. You know, fuck those guys. But, you know, if you get in here and you want to have a conversation, I'm going to have a conversation with you. If you want to talk and you want to cry and talk about your problems, I'm going to listen. I'm saying, you know what, I hope things get better for you. Whether I ever see them again or whether I even know them or even, you know what I mean? It's like, just be nice, man. You know what I mean? All right, I'm going to go get some beer. I'm done for the day. It's only 1 o'clock, but I don't have Roman today. And I was going by the house. I saw Babe's not there. She's driving the rental, so she's probably going to show off her fucking badass car. It's a Chevy Equinox. I think it's the same vehicle as her SUV is what her mom has. But it's kind of nice. She says she's digging it. But I think she's over her friend Rosie's, and they go do their little, I don't know, smoke out session, gossip session. So I'm going to have me a little fucking beer drinking session by myself. Probably watch some TV, or maybe I'll write. I don't know. Anyway, overall it's been an okay day. You know, I mean, the car thing this morning was kind of a bump in the road, but you know what? Good things came out of it. Anyway, I'm working tomorrow. I'll talk to you guys soon, okay? Love you.